Hey everyone, I'm Eric, also known as ZMC150, or just TMC for short, and welcome back to another episode of Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Now, this is actually the second time I've tried to record this episode. My recording device had a bit of a hiccup on my last attempt there, and I had some drastic frame rate issues on the recording, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But right now I'm actually just back at the Tomb of the Seraphim. Just beyond that gate there is where we had the cutscene where we found out that Kain had resurrected all of like Raziel and himself as vampires, but from Seraphim Saints. So this is actually right along here. This is where the warp gate was. I missed it, so I figured I'd show it here. This is yeah. So we're back on to 100% run on this thing because yay! I don't know how I missed this. I did know it was there actually. I just completely like brain fart and forgot. So from here we're actually going to go back to Rahab's territory, and we're going to get an energy pickup, a glyph energy enhancement. Because now we're able to swim, and at this point it's a good as good a time as any to go get it, because that is my ability to spoke. I can do it greatly. Wow. But it's not a long trek to get there. It's basically just out this door to the left and a bit of a swim. So it's pretty easy to find. And this is the now that we can swim I'm gonna shut up because I can't speak. We can get here through swimming is what I'm trying to say horribly. Oh, look at that guy. He just kind of like phased weirdly dragged across in. Yeah, he did that last time, so that is actually a thing. That is something that that guy just does apparently. PlayStation 1, you have some weird things sometimes. So beyond this long corridor, long and windy, is a nice big open room with two of these soul-eating aquatic vampires. Soul-eating aquatic vampires. What else can we tack onto that to make it sound even more ridiculous? Alright, so that is what we came here for. Goodbye. Nope, keep swimming. Thank you. So now that we have that, we're going to head over to we're going to head back to the clan lands, and we're going to go to some to another area, another side area. I can speak. We're going to go off to another side area, get a few more collectibles, and then actually head off after, or to progress to the next section of the game. So I'm going to see you, I'm just going to cut ahead, I'm going to see you there. And welcome to the Abyss. It's been a long time since we came through here. And again, now despite the fact that we can swim, that will still kill us. And I'm pretty sure it sends you right back to the room with the Elder God. So don't recommend doing that unless you want to, quickly travel back there. But again, now that we can swim, standing in water doesn't hurt us anymore, so we can actually get through here. And even more importantly, we can get out this end. So had we come here before, we'd be forced into the spectral plane before we even got to this point, and then we'd have no way out once we get over here. I'm going to go this way. Last time I tried recording this, I went out the other direction and just immediately got hit, because there was one of these guys over there. He was right beside me, out of my camera angle, and I couldn't see it, and he just threw a knife at me immediately. It wasn't very nice. And again, that flickering light outside, nothing I can do about that. That is the game. It does that in every version of the game that I've played this. I've seen it happen on the PC version of the game. A friend of mine has that, or had it once in the day. Happens when I play this game on the PS1. When I played it on my PS2 recently, it's still the same thing, and clearly it's still doing it now. So nothing I can do about that.
The human citadel, its towering walls and deep moats engineered to keep Nosgoth's vampire plague at bay.
Alright, this is where I got all those, like, frame issues on my recording, so I'm actually watching it right now and it's not doing it, so that's good.
Though the city was well fortified against vampires, its human architects hadn't considered a breach by a creature such as myself.
No, they didn't. And why would they? You never existed before. And so, these enemies, because they are not combatants, that was kind of weird. Oh, you're actually no, he's not an enemy, he's just running around. Yeah, so these guys you can actually just walk up and suck the soul out of their body without actually killing them. That's because they just run and cower, they don't do anything. This guy, however... Oh, okay, I thought there was another one over there. That guy, I believe, has a flamethrower, so he's a little annoying. Alright, so that's what I did wrong. You just hold it down until they let go immediately. I actually let go prematurely, and that's why he... Whoa! That's why he just kind of slumped down to the ground. And just, like, stood there. Oh, would you... Why aren't you dead? I was expecting that last one to kill him, the bolt to actually kill him. It did not. Alright. Now, for what I'm doing in here, for one of the things I want to do in here, I actually need the Soul Reaver. So, alright, here's a guy. Okay, so now that I have the Soul Reaver, there's a few things in this room to do. One, this is actually fairly well hidden. Took me a while to realize you can climb this wall because of the water coming down it. So, we have the 10th health increase item. And now after we got that, that's what our health gauge looks like now. It's pretty big. But this is another thing that took me ages. In fact, I believe when I was first playing the game years back, I completely missed this right, like what I'm doing right now. I never did it. I never knew to do it. But you got around to there. So you can go through here now, get up here, and find another collectible. And actually, now that I think of it, I don't think we do need the Soul Reaver. No, you don't. Although I'm kind of curious. I want to see if these guys get turned to stone. They do. And so that's what stone does. They only get frozen in stone temporarily, or encased in stone temporarily, so be quick about it. But yeah, enemies die in one hit when they're like that. So you can just shatter them. Pretty nice actually. It's one of the cheaper powers, and in my opinion one of the better ones as well. Because some of the earlier one, like the one before, if you look on the list here, I think the one before, that's Force. Yeah, Force doesn't actually kill, it just it stuns, sends them flying. and if it sends them off a ledge or into against something that they can be impaled on, like spikes on the wall, or thrown into a bonfire or into water, then yeah, they'll die, but it can't kill them on their own. So that power will allow you to just kill things pretty easily. And that is the Citadel's gate. That's where that is. And also, so like I said in one of the earlier episodes as well, like the gates that you get kind of gauge progress, but not exactly. Like here's that's Zephon. This is Zephon's lair, and then immediately after that we have. Oh, sorry. That is that's the Tomb of the Seraphim, which was in a earlier, much before this. And that's the Sunlight Glyph. Did I miss it? I missed it. I already passed it. I didn't even know it. No, I'm an idiot. I didn't pass it and didn't know it. We're standing at that gate. It's not showing up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this gate is after Melchiah's stuff, before Zephon's thing. But like this at this point in time, like you need to be able to swim to get here. So they're not exactly in order of progress sort of thing. That's what I was trying to reiterate. And yeah, I'm an idiot. So yeah. Not exactly new. Definitely not new information. So now we have, I think, two or three more pickups in this area. Pretty sure there's 2 more health pickups in here. And then there is the final glyph of the game. Oh, come on, open the door. Stop. Stop pushing the wall. Open the door. Thank you, Raziel. Okay, why did that go through him? You guys saw that too, right? It just went clear through him and did nothing? Like, I'm not just saying things that did just happen, right? Okay, so through here, I believe this is going to be a health pickup down at the end of this pathway. I can ignore you. And these... Was that guy gonna fight me? Are you gonna take a swing? Are ya? No? That's what I thought. I'm just gonna leave him there to wallow. You're gonna die though. It's not very often you get to control a character that, like, enemies or things like that walking, like NPCs I guess, walking around are like actually terrified of you. So it's a nice touch. And so that drained the water all down here, which is what that was trying to show you. And yet another block puzzle. Although this one is much like the one to get into this area. You just need to stack them. No, actually I'm incorrect. You don't need to stack them like this. You'll need to stack them on top of here. You need I believe you need it to be three blocks high. Alright, come on, game. There we go. And so we have this little tiny fountain in here. I was actually thinking this was a different spot. Alright. This is the little fountain that I was thinking of. And of course you've got, we have another health pickup here. And there is still one more of those in this area that we're going to get before leaving. Is this going to let me go through? I actually didn't realize you could do that. I thought you actually had to have something solid on the other side of you in order to leave. Speaking of which, can I not get out of here right now? Oh, no, I can get up here. Alright. I'm an idiot. It looked like I just locked myself in there. Alright, we are almost done here now. So we have one more path that we haven't taken to explore through here. And that is going to bring us to the final two collectibles in the area. Okay, thank you for not working the first time. The camera while swimming is not the greatest. Like, I really wish they would have integrated like the camera control on the right stick, or at least added that to the PS1 Classic that I'm playing right now, but they did not. So you get no real camera control while you're underwater. And so we're gonna go up here because we can climb this wall. And that is indeed like a soul-devouring vampire again. I don't know why he's in here. This place is supposed to be, impenetrable to vampire attacks and whatnot, and yet there's there's one of Rahab's brood sitting in there, like no problem whatsoever. How did he get in here? Alright, so here we have that, and now we just have, as I said earlier, there's a glyph in this place, so once we get that, we are done here. And there's a nice statue for us. That statue, if you haven't guessed, will be a thing. And this block is very easy to miss. The fact that you can pull that out of the wall. I actually missed that my like first several times it came through here. Alright, thank you, camera. So very nice of you to cooperate with me. And once again, block puzzle. But this is not really a puzzle so much as it's plug a hole and and you're good to go. And now we have the water glyph. That makes all of them. And so the water glyph is basically the same as the fire glyph, except it's cheaper. And instead of setting things on fire, it scorches them with acid, effectively, because that's what water is to the vampires in Nosgoth. However, I don't think it works on Rahab's brood, because they're supposed to be, over their water vulnerability. But then again, non-fledglings are supposed to be over their sunlight vulnerability, and yet the sunlight glyph still kills them. Anyway, just something came to mind. That is going to be it for today. We've gone on a little long enough here, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. And the next episode we'll continue on with, continue on with progress. Until then, take care, you hear?